Hello and welcome to The Lucky Roll, an eclectic channel for eclectic games. And today we're going to look at Tsuro of the Seas. Now this is a tile placement game for 2 to 8 players. It's by Callipy Games and it lasts a nice short 20 to 40 minutes depending on how many players you have. Now there's 2 versions of the game. There's one version that came out in 2006 called Tsuro, the Game of the Path, where the aim of the game is to walk along the path of enlightenment and not crash into your fellow travelers. It has a nice spiritual Asian theme to it, and the many paths on it represent the divine roads to wisdom. So it's a very nice, relaxed, spiritual game. This game came out in 2012, and as you can see, it's Tsuro of the Seas. And this game has dragons. Now, they're not really dragons, but they are. But they're not, but they are. You'll see what I mean. Unlike the lovely Path to Enlightenment version of Tsuro, this game puts you on a ship in the middle of the high seas, where not only are you stuck in the middle of the ocean, but you've got dragons all over the place. Now what's interesting about these dragons is they don't just eat you, they also eat each other. So whilst this version of the game is not very enlightening, it is certainly a lot more interesting. Now, before I continue, I can hear the purists, and I can hear your teeth grinding from here. They're not dragons. I know they're not dragons. They're daikachu, which is the Japanese word for sea monster. But to be honest with you, if it looks like a dragon, if it walks like a dragon, if it quacks like a dragon, then the feckin' thing is a dragon. We tried using the proper word the last time we played, but the game kept dragging on. This is predominantly a tile placement game, and the aim of the game is very simple. Don't die. Every player starts off the edge of a board on a white line. When it's your turn, you place a tile, and the ship naturally follows the line it's on to its conclusion. If the tile matches up with another one, you continue on following the line until you get to the end of it. The way you're eliminated from this game is if you attach a tile that either leads you off the board, or if you attach a tile that leads you into a danger, such as a dragon. The last person on the board wins the game. The dragons themselves add a great element to the gameplay. Now, the amount of dragons that are on the board depend on the amount of people playing. Incidentally, if there's less people playing, then there's more dragons. Now, on every player's turn, they roll 2 dice. If they get a result of a 6, a 7, or an 8, then the dragons move. If they get any other result, they don't move. Now, dragons moving is a very bad thing. If it so happens you get the dragons to move, you pick up one of the dice and you roll it again. Now, in this case, say if we rolled a 2, each dragon moves corresponding to the matching arrow. So, for example, this 2 matches that arrow, so that dragon goes down. This dragon, because the 2 is pointing this way, goes up. This dragon moves to the left and eats that dragon, and this dragon turns around. If, however, instead of rolling a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, you roll a 6, a new dragon is added to the board. One of the most fun aspects of this game, of course, is screwing other people over. For example, if we look at here, we have 2 ships next to each other, and if the green player places a tile, they can sail on completely unhindered, but the tile they laid forces the white player off the board and out of the game. This game is a must-buy. On presentation alone, this game gets top marks. The board is beautiful. The second you walk into the room, this thing commands your attention. Even if by some miracle you didn't enjoy this game, you could just hang the board on your wall and still get your money's worth. The tiles are perfect. They're weighty, they're clear, they do the job brilliantly. The ship components have a lovely feudal, medieval, Japanese feel to them, and the artwork from all aspects, from the box cover to the board itself to the rules, is beautiful to look at. As for the game itself, it's very simple mechanics combined with a very fast pace of play with lots of players. You can have 8 people playing this game, and it's done in 20 to 40 minutes. It's superb. Of the two versions, this one, the 2012 one, and the old one, the 2006 one, I would recommend this one. Mainly because it's a bigger board. It's 7 by 7 squares, whereas the original only has 6 by 6 squares. Plus the fact that this one has dragons. This game was very kindly lent to us for this review by Eric from Dice Encounters. And if you enjoyed this review, please like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Until next time, this is Sean from The Lucky Roll. Good luck and God bless.